Hello everyone, welcome back to Valiant. This is map 30, Electric Nightmare. And we've done it, we made it to the final map. But of course, it's not over yet. Got one last obstacle to clear. And got this cool sequence here at the start where we grab all the weapons while these Valiant containers prime for launch. Of course, Valiant has never been very big on the story, but you know, it's a cool sequence at least visually. And of course, we've got this awesome MIDI here, very hyping you up for the final battle. Which, of course, with just 38 monsters, it's gonna be a boss fight. And this is it. This is the boss. He's got his own music too. And he's basically a souped up Archvile. I think he's called the Super... Well, okay, Supervile. He's really fast, and his attack hits 4 times, I think, as well as charging out faster. And of course he has a bunch more health. So, it really messes with my muscle memory. Trying not to walk out of cover while he's using an attack. Especially when there's a whole bunch of other things going on in the arena. These guys here. Yeah, as long as I can kind of keep an eye on him, should be okay for now. That was not really very good, but I was able to go that soul sphere and get out of there before he's after me. Alright, you just stay right over there. Oh, no. Okay, well, did not kill me, thankfully. Grab some armor here, and hopefully a soul sphere. Nope, already grabbed this one. Okay, just run over here then. Oh, damn you. Alright, well. Not doing too hot right now. Let's see. It's kind of dangerous to be able to use the rocket launcher. Because of how cramped the arena is. Oh yeah, sometimes he turns back into a normal Archvile. I mean, he doesn't actually like gain the properties of a normal Archvile, but just visually, I think it's just dehacked. Being dehacked. It's doing its best. You may say that, you know, it's not worth it to kill these guys, because he's just going to revive them, but at least clearing the arena for a little bit does seem worthwhile to me. Now these guys are out. These not Pyro Knights, Robo Barons, Annihilators, whatever they're actually called in this, because I don't know. Okay, he's after me. I think I'll grab this Mega Sphere just for the armor mostly. No, damn. Okay, I thought he was gonna get me. I'd rather not have these Pyro Knights roaming around. And that is the final wave of monsters to be revealed. Of course, the arena is not going to be clear anytime soon, but it looked like he was infighting pretty good there. Okay, don't want to get trapped back here. Yep, squeeze on out of there. Yeah, Remnant's beating up that Mancubus. That was pretty funny. Okay, squeezed right on through there. And Supervile's back there somewhere. Yep. So I think I'll grab some more cells. I do want to try to focus my fire on him, of course, because he's the boss. But it's nice to be able to shoot the other guys at least while he's Oh, okay, we got him. Nice. Ah, that was quicker than I expected. So if we just kill this guy and then grab the last 2 items, this, and there should be a soul sphere around here somewhere. Yeah. Alright. It's all 7 items, and maybe I can blast myself into the exit here. Yeah, there we go. For the final time. Oh man. Well, that did not take me nearly as many attempts as I thought it would. Less than 10, I won't spoil the exact amount. If anyone wants to watch the final death outtakes, but I'm gonna do. But yeah. I guess I will watch the text screen and then talk about the map and the WAD. Got a cool shot of the Super Vial here. As well as his arena. You can see the turret in the background. Battered, exhausted, haggard, and more mutant than man, you lapse in a heap. When a rescue party reaches the moon, you know they won't find you. What they'll find is some biomass wearing your dog tag, but it will be driven by impulses more demonic than human. Take comfort though. You've done it. Valiant won't reach Earth. The gene plague has run its course. Consider yourself a hero. And that we will. That we will. So yeah, that's it. We did it. We beat Valiant. Got the cast screen here. The zombie man was the same. I guess he had the new pistol sound, right? But the shotgun guy was the same. No, the pistol had the same sound actually. I don't know what I'm thinking. Yeah, because this guy is the same. Well, he uses the shotgun sound effect actually, but anyways. Yeah, the imp of course got a new sprite, and he got the double attack. It's pretty cool. I like the new sprite. I think I've seen it used in a few other mods, but I saw it here first, so looks cool. And the pinkies, yeah, the blind pinkies, like Doom 3, I guess. I've never actually played Doom 3, but the pinkies are blind, I know. And of course he has the faster bite and the robotic legs. I like him as well. Lost Soul, I love the sprite. It looks so cool. I honestly think the regular Lost Soul sprite looks kind of weird. Not very good in my opinion. I know they updated it in like one of the older versions of Doom, but yeah, I much prefer this one. Demon, of course, was unchanged. Pyro Demon? Oh, Pyro Demon, huh? I thought he was called the Pyro Knight, but he's still very cool. It's probably one of my... probably my favorite new Valiant enemy. I just love the way they look, and the death animation where he turns to ash is just so good. And the Super Mancubus, who replaces the Baron of Hell, I guess. I think he comes after the Hell Knight in the cast, so interesting that it's him instead of... I mean, I guess it makes sense that it's not the, or I knew actually that it wasn't the Robo-Barons, but yeah, Super Mancubus, he's alright. Not one of the more notable enemies, I don't think, but he's alright. Arachnotron, of course, got the new red eyes and red bolts, as well as the Arachnord, who I don't think is in the cast sequence. The Pain Elemental is unchanged, of course. Annoying as ever. And then the Revenant is unchanged as well. Mancubus also unchanged. And the Archvile, of course, also unchanged, but we didn't get the Super Vial, so... Oh, the Cyber Bruiser, that's what they're called, okay. And I like the melee attack. It looks cool. It's just the, like, normal Baron of Hell melee attack, I guess, but... Since, like, you know, he shoots with the arm cannon, whereas the Baron of Hell melee attack is just the, like, projectile throwing animation, except he doesn't throw projectiles, so... Yeah. But yeah, I like the Cyber Bruisers as well. They're very cool. I like how, like, both of their eyes light up when they're, like, shooting, but normally he only has, like, the one red eye. I never noticed that before. And the death animation is very good as well. And then, of course, the Cyber Demon was also unchanged. But I don't know what you would do to change the Cyber Demon, honestly. And then we have our hero, who I guess according to the story text is not more mutant than man, so maybe he is one of the demons. It actually makes sense for him to be on the cast screen, right? I mean, he is of course a member of the cast. Just, you know, the rest of them are demons. He fits it. How about that? Yeah, but anyways, let's talk about the map. Talk about Valiant. This map, I mean, I think boss maps in Doom are not that good. Generally, I prefer a map 30 where, you know, you just have a bunch of monsters to kill. But as boss maps go, I think this one's pretty good. It's not, like, overly difficult or anything. And especially if you save after the first, like, going through and collecting the weapons, like, if you permit yourself to save there, even if you don't save normally, like, I didn't want to do it for the video just because it would look kind of janky, I guess, but I mean, you know, you get right into the fight right there, so that would be nice. But yeah, I think that the fight is actually pretty well designed. The Super Vile is a cool boss, you know, in story and gameplay. Theming as well, like visually. So yeah, definitely not my favorite map, probably in my bottom list of maps, but I mean, yeah, obviously a very high bar, just being in Valiant. You know, compared to other boss maps, it's way better than like the Icon of Sin. I would not have liked this to be an Icon of Sin map, that would have been very annoying, but yeah, Valiant, I mean, I've had almost only positive things to say about Valiant as a whole. You know, there's been some specific gripes I had, but I think Valiant is just such a well put together project. One of the best MegaWads ever released, honestly. It's one of my favorites for, I think, good reason. You know, back when I first played, and I like scummed all the time, I would just save like constantly. Like, this was a challenge for me. And I guess like the way that I've been able to see my growth through being able to UV max it saveless is, I don't know, it's like I feel like I've grown as a Doom player. It's nice to be able to see that growth. That's something I can't really see through something like Struggle, which I also played. Like, I obviously think Struggle's really good, right? I think I praised it very heavily. I know I praised it very heavily, I think, because I think it is very good, but just like the connection I have with Valiant, I don't know, it's like, it's more for me than for other people. Like, if you didn't, you know, start with Valiant, quote-unquote, grow up with Valiant through your Doom career, then, you know, you probably wouldn't feel the same as me, but yeah, I mean, like, Valiant is just, it's very fun. The gameplay changes are so good, and the map design is really good. I love the different episodes, they're all great. Secret levels, like, yeah, I mean, this isn't meant to be like a, you know, super in-depth review, but I feel like I'm talking a lot here. I mean, I guess it is the final episode. Kind of have, you know, it's kind of expected that I'm gonna rant about it a little bit, right? But yeah, I mean, this is definitely one of my top shelf WADs, top 3 for sure. That I would, you know, recommend to anyone, like, of any skill level. I mean, maybe not like a pro, like looking for a challenge, but outside of that, I think whatever you enjoy Doom for, you know, if it's like the gameplay, which I'm guessing it is for most people if you enjoy classic Doom, but even the story, like, it's tongue-in-cheek for sure, but I mean, like, the way that it pushes the, like, design themes, I think is very well executed. It's like, you're going to these different places because you're trying to stop Valiant. I mean, like, you know, of course from a design perspective, I'm sure that the themes were come up with first and then the story was created, but the way that it, like, they fit together and flow is nice, and it's like the effort that was put in, you know, to create like the different text screens and, you know, like this background and stuff is very much appreciated by me, at least. You know, as compared to a WAD that just replaces the levels but doesn't do anything to replace the text screens or whatever. Not to say that like all WADs that do that are, you know, bad or whatever. Like, there's some very good WADs that don't replace the story because it's not the focus, but I think that Valiant's choice to do that definitely improves it. And then of course the gameplay and the levels and all the changes that it makes are just very fun. I like the more fast-paced changes, I guess. Like, you know, turning the Hell Knight from, excuse me, from throwing a single fireball into like a whole stream of them with the Pyro Knight, right? And having the Baron go from, you know, throwing the exact same fireball as the Hell Knight to shooting a rocket. It's cool, right? It, like, ups the ante a little bit. turns some more boring monsters into more fun and unique ones, right? So helps make it memorable and helps, you know, it fits with the gameplay. Yeah, that's I think about all I have to say for the Valiant review. So I guess I'll talk a little bit about the channel, the future. Like I said, I'm gonna edit together that death compilation. I don't know when that'll be up. It probably won't take that long. I mean, not to say like I never die or anything, but you know, just cutting together the different clips I don't think is gonna take particularly long time. Like I said, it's only gonna start from map 17, because that is all I have on this hard drive or SSD, since my old one failed me, unfortunately. And then after that, I am honestly not 100% sure what I'm gonna do. I have some ideas. Not really put them into specific plans yet, but I definitely have some ideas. That's all I'll say for now. So yeah, I'm sure that I've talked for like double the length of what it took to complete the map itself, right? It took less than 5 minutes. But I think that's okay, you know. That's kind of what I expect. As long as this map isn't, or as long as this video isn't like, you know, 30 minutes, and I'll say that I didn't talk for too long. Yeah, so that's all I have for this one, and that's all for Valiant. So yeah, look forward to the death compilation, and I'll see you guys in whatever's next. Yeah, so thanks for watching, and bye-bye.